Use voice volume, bit, rate, and quality to reflect and add meaning and interest to the message. Use pauses to enhance the message. Use vocal variety smoothly and naturally.
Thank you, Anne. Please help me welcome Lyndsy Johnson. Save your executive function. Save your executive function. Lyndsy Johnson.
Picture an average day at the office. You arrive to work. Yes, it's Tuesday. You grab yourself a cup of coffee, settle into your office chair, and boot up your computer. Suddenly, madness ensues. You have 40 incoming email messages, but you were just here yesterday. 10 new voicemail messages, and 3 of them urgent? As you try to record your new voicemail message for the day and not sound frantic, hello, you've reached the desk of... Bring, bring, bring. Your office phone rings. Zzz. An email on your cell phone from Groupon. Barry, your manager from 3 desks over, stands up and yells, "Did you get my email? We need to have an urgent meeting." Really? Fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests. This example might seem a touch dramatic, but I can tell you that some of my work days look exactly like this. Overwhelming, frustrating, and unproductive. And I wondered, why? Why can I not get anything done? The answer lies in the executive function of the brain. What is the executive function? What is its role? How does it get overworked? And how can we cope and strengthen it? The executive function sits in the prefrontal cortex of the brain. It is in charge of impulse and emotional control, flexible thinking, planning, and organization, to name a few. This is the important part of your brain that helps you accomplish tasks and execute plans. But just as muscles get tired, so too does your executive function. Why? Who are the offenders? Multitasking. I used to think multitasking was the utmost inefficiency until I read the studies that showed only 2% can multitask effectively. Why is this? Why can't the rest of us multitask? Well, say you have a speech that you need to prepare for next week. That is the task at hand, and you're focused on it. And then, bing, you have mail. Oh, it's a funny cat YouTube video. You watch it, and you laugh, and you've just been distracted. It will take your brain 25% longer to shuffle back to your speech writing task. Technology, the denigration of stopping points, finishing lines, and boundaries are exhausting our executive functions. What is the solution? Switch to single tasking. Start something, complete it, and move on. Select your most challenging and complex task early in the day, when your executive function is the most rested. Prioritize using the urgent, non-urgent grid. I've handed you out a copy. Offender 2. Selectable options. We have many, many, many options, and many decisions to make based on all that option. Studies show we make 70 choices a day. And I think you could safely double that by a trip to the grocery store. You can see at the grocery store an excellent example of an executive function which is floundering. Why? Because with over 10 options, the brain becomes confused, and Walmart stocks 175,000 items. Imagine you've made it to the grocery store at the end of a long day, and you wander around, wondering, why am I here? That's right, you need paper towels. But wait, you have 13 options. This one's on sale, and this one's a value pack of 12. This one has tiny red flower detailing. That is so cute. Time is a-ticking, and you can't decide on a quicker picker-upper. What is the solution? Be decisive. Set a time limit. In the grocery store, that might be a few seconds. 1, 2, 3, make a selection. Employ the "does this matter" technique. Ask, will this matter by the time I get to the parking lot? If the answer is no, grab and go. Also, make lists, again, early in the day to keep you on point for the rest of the day. Do you remember the advice to never shop hungry? You can apply that to making big decisions. The executive function is impaired when hungry. It can't make small decisions or large decisions well. So eat a balanced diet and add some natural sugar because your executive function runs better with glucose. How do we strengthen it? Play a musical instrument. Sing or dance. Play strategic and logic games. Play a sport. The executive function loves exercise. By prioritizing single tasks, setting time limits, using the "does this matter" technique, adding glucose, and practicing a strengthening skill, your brain is functioning better. You're getting things accomplished, and your eye twitch has stopped. Let's face it, we're going to need this piece of machinery for 80, 90, or 100 years. Put this into force today. Save your executive function. Your brain matter matters.
Please take a